All right, guys, good morning. We're heading to the first car show of the summer up here. Very excited. The show was really good last year when I went, so I hope to see some cool stuff today. And I'm excited to show you guys what we have. Welcome back to Exotics Anonymous. Pretty sweet plate on this Trackhawk right here. Acura NSX pulling. All right, we just got to the show, and the Corvette guys are posted up in their usual spot. Just joking around, but it's funny. All right, so the show had a lot of music playing, and a lot of people were talking, so I thought I would just voice over these clips instead, because some of what I said kind of got blurred out, and this will just be better anyway. So we've got a very nice modified 720S here. Really bright in that green paint. It stuck out to me as soon as I got there. Another nice red McLaren Artura. There was a good McLaren turnout at this show, but not as good as the Porsche turnout because there was a lot of Porsches. Here's a very nice red GT2 RS with the Y-Sock package. You could tell from that carbon fiber hood. Carbon fiber wing as well. Very nice. And then there's a very cool yellow Manthey Racing GT3, which we don't see these a lot in the US. It's becoming more common because you can order it now through Porsche, but nonetheless, cool to see one in person. Very bright yellow as well. Carrera Forest there. Here's a Huracan Performante. I always love seeing the Performantes. I think this was the best Huracan. This one nice and lightly modified. Maybach next to it. Audi R8 in a very bright yellow, and then an Audi RS6 right next to it. Ultimate two-car garage from Audi. I would say so. New RS6 sedan coming pretty soon, so stay tuned for that. I've made a couple videos talking about it, but I'll get a new one out when the car officially releases to go over it. Nice black spec on this one. Black and red seats too. Very, very bright Joker spec Lamborghini Huracan Performante, or sorry, just regular Lamborghini Huracan Evo. BMW M4 CS, these are really cool to see. Very fast for the money. This McLaren 765 LT was probably the highlight of the show for me, although there's also something very cool in a couple seconds. So maybe I shouldn't say that, but I love the 765 LT, and especially a Spider, and this one was very tastefully modified. Mostly stock, like it just lowered a little bit, and it's on some aftermarket wheels, which I didn't love the wheels, but I like everything else about it. This car looks so mean with the matte black paint, and then the like whitish dove gray accents along the outside of the car. Look at that back, like the exhaust is amazing. The wing is like straight up. You can never go wrong with the Ferrari 812. Very subtle spec on this one. Not my favorite, but I love an 812 nonetheless. Ferrari 458 classic red with black seats. This is very nice, especially now in 2026 when cars like this are hard to come by. Prices have just gone crazy lately. The next 458 I show in a second here is an even higher spec. This one has a lot of carbon fiber on it. Gray with the black and red interior. This is pretty nice, honestly. Look at that red engine too. Ferrari just does engines so well. This 911 Turbo S you could probably see from space. It's so bright, orange with a red interior. Not the worst, but not the best. But I love orange, so I'm all for the outside. Another bright Porsche 911 GT3 in that Porsche Ruby Star paint. GT4 right next to it also. 911 GT3 RS right next to another matte black Audi RS6, which we'll come to in a second here. But check out this GT3 RS. The 992s are so crazy looking. I like that paint color, kind of like a Nardo gray. Looks great. Matte black RS6. This one's a performance, so this is probably this is what you want if you're getting an RS6. The performances are way more exciting than the regular ones. Porsche 911 Dakar. So for those of you who don't know what this is, it's like an off-roading 911. Lamborghini also built a similar version with the Huracan Storado. This is the Porsche 911 that could go anywhere. Audi R8 with the frunk open. Thought that was unique. Nice swan neck wing on this one, even though it's not like a R8 GT or anything like that. Just nice looking, tastefully added wing. And a BMW M2. Audi R8 rear-wheel drive. These are pretty rare if you don't know what they are. You can tell by that red stripe on the hood. It's a rear-wheel drive, only about 540 horsepower. So here's the car I was referring to, and I said something really crazy at the show.
casual Mercedes AMG SLS Black Series, just parked in the parking lot with all the other cars. Not even in like the main parking lot. This was on like the side lot. And I actually came over here to see this green McLaren Artura Spider. I talked to the owner, very nice guy. I came over to look at that because I like those a lot. And then I noticed, oh, there's a GT Black Series next to it. The doors were up when I got there, but the guy had closed it by the time I started videoing. Another blue McLaren Artura. So you don't see a lot of Arturas in general, but 3 at one show is probably the most I've ever seen at one show, and I've been to some big shows. All cool colors, too. We had that dark red one, that bright green one, and now this dark blue one. Great McLaren turnout at this one. There's still more McLarens to come, too. Case in point, McLaren 600 LT. This car sounds really good. It's definitely modified and lowered a little bit, and it sounds crazy under acceleration. Whose super clean Audi S6 is this, I wonder? Ha ha ha. Go check out my videos on my S6, full review out now. Really nice Porsche 911 GT3. I like this one a lot. Black with the red pinstripe wheels, black and red interior. 991.2 GT3 is a peak, if you ask me. Porsche 911 Turbo S, again 991.2. Great car. Porsche Panamera Turbo. Another great car, actually. Porsche makes a lot of great cars. A lot of these companies make a lot of great cars, but GT3 and AMG GT modified. McLaren MP4 12C. Very nice. Don't see those a lot anymore. There's that Ferrari 812 we saw earlier coming into the show. A couple of these clips are from when I first got there, and I wanted to make sure you saw the cars on the move. There's that Artura we just looked at. Old school 911, I believe a 944, but the older ones are a little tough for me, but I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Old school Mustang, very nice. F80 in a very green color. S63 quickly rolled by. Maybach with the work for it plate from before. This is a Singer DLS. This is, I don't know exactly how much. I want to say $2.5 million for this car. People were freaking out over it. I think these are cool, but they're not really my thing. Dodge Charger Hellcat, can't go wrong. Challenger Hellcat again with the Hellcat logo. Mercedes E53 and a very nice Lamborghini Gallardo Spider. That might be a Performante Spider. It's hard to tell at this angle, but that E53, I'm not crazy about the newer Mercedes. I love the E63 of the 2018 to 2020 generation, so I always check those out. But okay, I tried to put all the BMWs together in the video for all the BMW fanboys out there. So here we go, nicely modified M5. I believe we have another M5 coming up in a second here. Yep, this one was crazy. The you can see some of the stuff going on through the grill there. Nice spec too, all blacked out. Works on an M5. And there's a really nice M6 coming up next to this as well. Yeah, look at the M6 is still probably the best looking BMW ever made, especially nowadays with some of their new designs. I mean, the new M5, which we're going to see in a second, compared to this, is almost like not even the same company made it. I mean, look at this thing. There's nothing special about it. There's like no good lines. I don't know. I know it's fast, but just it doesn't do it for me. That is a touring though, so I guess it's more rare. Corvette guy's still there, and then a nice 911 Targa was going by, so I took a video. BMW M3 E92. And 2 modified F80s. Or sorry, G80s. These ones do look nice, I gotta say. The black one is probably more my speed because it's not as lowered, but and the yellow is really bright. But I don't know. They're both nice. They look good on camera for sure. Another Audi RS6. I think we got a few Audis in a row here. I tried to kind of clump the rest of the Audis together. Yeah, here we go. So a nice SQ7 and RS6 together. SQ7s are probably rarer than RS6s at this point because you never really see them, and you see a lot of RS6s, but this was a clean build on this SQ7. RS6, of course, matte black, can't go wrong. I'm a fan of both. Although I'm more excited for this RS6 sedan that's coming because I'm not really a wagon person. This was cool, an Audi S8 on like Audi monoblock wheels, which you usually don't see. Pretty rare. There's a S7 right here next to a 911 Turbo S. Another good two-car garage, probably both on the more luxurious side, I would say, though. Another BMW E90 M3 this time. And a very nice Audi RS6 with the V8. These cars are sweet, and they're holding their values pretty well. Ford F-150 Shelby modded out truck. These things are sick. Probably a 700 horsepower if I had to guess. Look at that interior. Carbon fiber steering wheel. The Shelby truck. That's crazy. These are cool. I'm still a Raptor R person, but I like these. Just by complete coincidence, I came into the show behind a Trackhawk, and I'm leaving behind a Trackhawk. That's great. This Huracan wasn't even at the show. Just pulled in front of me in traffic. We're having a good day. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed the car show. I'm definitely going to have to voice over most of that because the music was really loud and people were talking a lot. But I'll throw some good commentary in there for you. You'll learn some cool stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed. My hair's all crazy now from being out in the sun for 3 hours. Thank you for watching this Exotics Anonymous video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. There'll be more great videos to come. More stuff with my S6. I've been putting out a lot of videos of this lately. So please check those out and I will see you in the next video. Thanks.